Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my new vlogcast. To those of you who used to listen to me regularly, welcome back, and I'm sorry there's been a gap, but it's been for quite obvious reasons, I think, and welcome to all my new followers. So I'm speaking to you from Strasbourg on Tuesday, and on Tuesday, and yesterday we know that the Prime Minister put off a vote in the House of Commons, and that's caused a great deal of consternation here because there seems to be absolutely no reason for her to come back for renegotiation from a European point of view. There is a lot of talk about what is it she's after. The only possible thing really that could be on the table to change the deal that she has is an extension of Article 50, which many people ask me, is that possible? Could that happen? Well, there are two things. Yesterday, the European Court of Justice in Luxembourg issued a ruling which had been fast-tracked. It issued a ruling that said that the UK, or indeed any other member state that invoked Article 50, could revoke it unilaterally. In other words, if we wish to withdraw Article 50 and not leave the European Union, we do not have to have the permission unanimously agreed of the other 27 member states. However, I'm not sure that that's on the cards at all at the moment, so what the Prime Minister might be looking for would be an extension of Article 50, and that's a very different thing. An extension of Article 50 would require the unanimous agreement of the other 27 member states, so it would have to go to a council meeting such as the one that begins on Thursday. However, they're pretty clear that that extension would not be granted beyond the European elections, which are on the 23rd of May. So we're currently leaving on the 29th. That would give us something like a 6 to 7 week extension maximum available. To extend beyond the European elections would mean that we would have to have a European election. And I find that rather hard to contemplate in the somewhat febrile atmosphere. Although there is an argument that it would actually constitute a substitute referendum, if you like, because if there were parties standing for pro-Remain and there were parties standing for Leave, you could actually get that result. But who knows? I'm afraid I'm not privy to what the Prime Minister is doing, and nobody here in Strasbourg is either. So we wait for later this morning to see what the results of her conversations with Mark Rutte have been, and we wait until she arrives in Germany, I believe, later today. But whether we'll actually be told what the outcome of those discussions is until they're over, only you will know. I'm sure, like you're fed up listening to talking heads going on and on about Brexit, but it's very, very hard to move off of the subject because it is probably the single most, it is the only really important political issue, and until we get that sorted, it seems like all the other issues, which are of great importance, we have a housing crisis, for example. We appear to have a policing crisis. All of these domestic issues cannot and will not be dealt with, it seems, until Europe is sorted. So I remain at your disposal as your MEP. I'm revamped my mailing list, and I hope everyone who's listening to this is on that mailing list, and I will endeavour to send out information as and when I have it. And I will continue with regular video blogs now, perhaps even more than the once a month that I'm used to doing, because I think there are particular issues. I chose Article 50 this morning because that's where I've been getting most of the questions. If you have questions, send them in and I'll be happy to answer them. So goodbye from Strasbourg, and have a lovely Christmas, and I will speak to you again soon.